Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a future showcase again. It's that time of the month. So, yeah, February release. I've got these ones nice and early. I pretty much, as soon as they went on sale, I ordered them and, yeah, they were delivered pretty quick. So, the first beer for February is called West Coast Snap, and it's a West Coast Pilsner at 5%. And yeah, if you're unfamiliar with these guys, they're out of Sydney. They've been going for a few years. They're one of my favourite Aussie breweries. The next one is called, I think it says Poke Boy, possibly. It's a triple dry hopped Cali IPA at 6.6%. Looks like it says Poke Boy. So yeah, two sort of bitter beers there to start off with. And then now it's two hazy beers. This one's called Juice Overload, and it's a double dry hopped New Zealand hazy IPA at 7%. And then last but not least, it's called Luxury Slap. Hang on, I see a bit of a theme here. Might be to do with pokey machines. Maybe the Luxury Slap and the Poke Boy or whatever it is. Possibly. I don't know much about pokies, so yeah, double dry hopped hazy IPA at 7.2%, Luxury Slap. And I'll go into detail a bit more with them as I drink them. Yeah, pretty cool can artwork, that one. I like when they're real busy and colourful and bright. Cheers, Dan. And cheers, Simo. Good to see you. Simo's live at the moment. So we're going to obviously drink them in that order from low ABV to high ABV. So it'll work out well because I'll have the two West Coast leaning beers first, and then it'll be the two hazies. So hashtag proper glassware as always. I broke another nice glass last night. I've got about probably in the last few months, I've dropped about probably 7 or 8 good glasses. Bit of a pain in the ass. And most of it's due to like getting sleepy. Like I'll have it sitting in my hand and then I'll get sleepy and drop it. And cheers, Angie. So yeah, West Coast Snap. Let's get into it. Cool can artwork too. I like the colours on that one. The colours don't really go together, but it looks cool. Let's do it. So yeah, this one, it says, this West Coast Pils was dry hopped with Nelson and Nectaron. So 2 New Zealand hops. I liked your photo with your partner there, Angie. It was good. Good photo. One for the frame. It'd be a good photo to put up in the new house. Put it up in your hallway or something. Dirty glassware, even though I thought I gave it a bit of a clean. Does look pretty good though. I would say it looks a bit darker in the camera, but it's like a medium straw or a light straw. It's got a real sort of yellow tinge to it. Probably medium level carbonation. Body, I would say light to medium. And it's got a slight sort of cloudiness to it. It almost looks like a cider. And that's about as much appearance as I can give you. We'll go a whiff. Cheers, Craig. Good to see you, mate. It's quite tropical. I'm getting like mango, passion fruit, pineapple. Nectarine, maybe some peach. Yeah, I reckon there's some orange and lemon as well. Very sort of sweet smelling. You're getting like a feel like a biscuity, like a sweet biscuity malt. It sort of smells more like it's going to be a hazy beer. I hope it's got the bitterness on the finish anyway, and it's like a little bit dry. But just if you were to smell this blindfolded, you would think it's a hazy pale, not a West Coast. Anyway, let's get into it. So the first beer of Sunday, I don't have to work the next 2 days. I've taken them off for Super Bowl. As hence the hat. I'm on the Seahawks. Um, yeah, so I can have a fair crack today if I want. I'm hoping there's a heap of Americans around, just being Super Bowl this weekend. So yeah, let's do it. Be one of four, and then many more after. Cheers. Oh, yum. It's got like a touch of sort of pine and earth and resin that comes in over the top of all the sweet fruit, but the sweet fruit's still there. Yummy. That is a good beer. I must admit, there's been a couple from Future lately that I haven't been super impressed with. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to like start not enjoying Future because I love them. Like they're unreal, but they've just had a couple of beers that haven't really been hits like usual. But yeah, this is back to their brilliance. Fuck, this beer is good, and it's just like it's a clean, crisp like pilsner at 5%. So they're like a West Coast pilsner. Yamo! I'm super thrilled with that. Mm. So, what's people's plans for the weekend? Any Super Bowl parties? Any breweries today, Craig? Did you just do one drop and that was it, Esty? I got a couple more one drops coming in the post. I've still got the one drop 450 North fruit sour in the fridge. I've got to review at some stage. So yeah, I was able to fucking take a few more photos off my shitty iPhone yesterday. So I quickly got one of these for because I was like, I want to review these as soon as possible. And then yeah, a couple of individuals like a Banks beer, a Mountain Culture, yeah, a few others. Hit that thumbs up too, peeps. Get this party started. I'll be going for a fair while this stream with the four beers, so yeah, 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 cool, dude. Cheers, Vanessa. Good to see you. Yeah, if they have a barrel aged stout at Slow Lane, you should grab one, Craig. Even if you just do a small taster of it or something. Patriots. Yeah, I'm on the Seahawks. Obviously, I'm a Vikings fan, but yeah, always had a bit of a soft spot for the Seahawks, and sometimes if I have a soft spot for a team and it comes to Super Bowl, and I go to a party or something, I'll buy a cap or some sort of merch just to support them and feel like I'm part of the team. So yeah, I've got a couple of different NFL hats, but obviously I'm diehard Viking. They've just announced in Australia the Melbourne game, first ever NFL game in it's going to be in Melbourne, so that's my nearest city, and it's going to be the LA Rams versus the San Fran 49ers. So yeah, it should be good. I should be able to get a ticket because it's a massive stadium, but you don't really know what's going to happen. Um, there are a lot of NFL fans in Australia, and there's a fair bit of hype to it. I do love the fact they've put it in such a massive stadium. But in saying that too, I don't want to be sitting right up the top in the fucking bleachers. I want to be in the thick of it. So yeah, I'm gonna start putting a bit of money aside for it now, and as soon as it goes on sale, I'll be like a bloody computer programmer that's trying to get those tickets early. Yeah. Yeah, that's the tough one for me. I don't really. I've always found it hard with basketball. Like I've been an American sports fan my whole life, and I've always found it hard to pick an NBA team because they only have like obviously five players on court at a time, and I'm more of a player fan than a team fan when it comes to basketball. And quite often I'd start liking particular players, but they keep moving teams, and it used to shit me real bad. Like I'd buy an NBA singlet of a particular player, and then the next year they'd be playing someone else, and I just found it really hard, especially too because I'm Australian, so I'm not loyal to any area of America or Canada. So it's like you don't really have any ties to any club. So I just found it really hard to just support a club and stick with them. But for some reason, every other sport I found it easy. And that's in saying that most of the teams I've followed have been shit, like haven't had success. But yeah, as a kid, I obviously loved the Bulls because of Jordan and Pippen and all that shit. But yeah, then I don't know. It's just like once that dynasty sort of stopped, it was like the Bulls were nothing, and yeah, like you start liking other players, and yeah, it makes it hard. So I don't know. I just wish there was. See the Spurs when Paddy Mills played for them, and they sort of had that Aussie connection. So I liked watching them. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I think it's always going to be one of those things that fucks with my head. I'll never know who to support. I should just pick a team and stick with them. But yeah, as far as NBA caps go, I've got so many because yeah, there's just so many players or teams that I've liked over the years. Yeah. But yeah, NFL, Vikings, NHL, the Leafs. And yeah, I don't really follow baseball. I reckon if when oh god, when I go to the States, I'd love to go to a baseball game though, just to experience it. It's this exact same thing 3 days in a row. I sit down on this recliner, I start up the laptop, I crack a beer, and I start getting really warm. I mean, it is hot outside, but yeah, it's just like it must be just something to do with the. It's probably like the lighting, the combination of the lighting, the alcohol, and the big padded seat on a hot day. It's like I'm not really that uncomfortable any other time of the day, but then when I sit down here, I just start feeling really hot. It was exactly the same yesterday, except yesterday was later in the day. I got to remember too to leave some in each can. So yeah, you just joined the West Coast Pilsner I'm on now is really really good, like top tier level. And I do love the fact that there's some tropical and stone fruit sort of sweetness as well as citrus. It's just got this real like piney, minty, herbal like I don't know, even like a woody sort of character that just sort of it's like it's swirling through all the fruit. It's hard to describe, but it's good. It's very good. So yeah, the four NFL hats I have. I mean, I've got a shitload of Vikings hats, but the four different teams I have, I've got a heap of Vikings ones, obviously because I follow them. I've got one Seahawks cap, one Eagles cap. Those two teams are probably my second favorite teams. And then I've randomly got a Buffalo Bills hat. That I got when I bought some t-shirts from Culture Kings last year and some shoes. You got a choice of a hat to come with it, and like they had heaps of sports hats and that, but none of my teams. And then I sent a Buffalo Bills one that's just got the big beast on it. And I'm like, that is a sick hat. I want that hat. So yeah, I grabbed that. And then I thought, well, if the Bills ever come, if they come to Australia or they're in a Super Bowl, at least I've got another team covered. You still live, mate? What's going on? I see Craigie boy was there. That is a delightful Pilsner. Yum oh. So we'll put that aside for now. And let's just say it was absolutely banging. So next up is Poke Boy, which is a triple dry hopped Cali IPA at 6.6. This one it says this Cali IPA was triple dry hopped with Simcoe, Nectaron, and Nelson. Bit of Simcoe, bit of cat piss. Ooh, this beer looks good. I think future, they're back, baby. So it's meant to be a Cali IPA. It looks like a hazy. But in saying that, I feel like a lot of futures beers don't look true to style. Pardon me. So appearance, I'm going to say in between cloudy and hazy. The colour is like a bright orange, like quite vibrant. Definitely looks like a hazy IPA. The head sort of disappeared pretty quickly, but yeah, it's like a one finger. And I'm going to say light carbonation. Sweet, man. That's unreal. Kiuchi Brewery Micro doing Belgium style beers. That's fucking sick. Good to see you, Steve. You cracking a beer yourself, or is it a bit early? I thought, fuck it. I'm doing these 4 beers to get my day started, and I'm going to do them early. So if there's any English or Americans around, they can watch. So yeah, there we go. I've talked about the appearance. Let's go a whiff. I feel like the Nectaron is really big in both beers. This one seems a bit more. I feel like there's not as many fruits, but it's more punchy. I get, yeah, orange, nectarine, like tangerine, maybe a touch of apricot. It's not, yeah, it's sort of more citrusy and stone fruity, I feel. Good call. Time is just a human invention. I wish the I wish, like, I don't know, what would you say, the public, I wish the people out there would just realise that. Society, I wish society would just realise that. I can't believe you're having a beer at 10 in the morning. Shut the fuck up. Do you work shift work? Do you know what it's like to come home after a 12-hour shift absolutely hanging for a beer in the morning? I don't work. Oh, no, there we go. There it is. Notice how it's always the fuckheads that don't work that are the ones that are complaining. I hate this country, yet I'm happy to take all their money. Another rant. Actually, there is a little passion fruit going on. Just takes me back to that bush that was growing over our fence when I lived with some mates. You'd be just sitting there having a barbecue and beer and leaning up against the deck, and there'd be these passion fruits coming over and wafting right at your nose. It's like that's what I get every time I smell it. Let's do it. Cheers. It certainly doesn't look like a Cali IPA, does it? One thing that's cool too, Brady from Future, this brewery I'm drinking now, um, he is coming down to Melbourne for a tap takeover Valentine's Day. And I just assumed Valentine's Day was a weekday. So I was like, oh, that's shit. But I think it might be next Saturday. So yeah, I might actually go down to Melbourne and get on the beers and yeah, say good day to him and go do a few other things while I'm down there. Hopefully, he has some other beers there just to try. The place he's going is a real cool. It's a Japanese-inspired craft bar. It's really cool. Yeah, for sure. See, the singer from Three Doors Down passed away. It's pretty sad. I cranked a few of their tunes in the shower before. You'll get the typical person going, "Oh, they only had one good song." Shut the fuck up. I could name 6 songs from Three Doors Down that were massive radio hits. So anyone that says they only had one song doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. My favourite song of theirs was When I'm Gone. It's fucking unreal. It's a very appropriate song to his passing, actually. The old Cancer. I still think that yeah, there'd be so many people out there that would know how to cure cancer, but they just don't want to do it because of yeah, obviously then everyone's going to keep living on for way more years and infrastructure and yeah, won't be able to handle. Oh yeah, yeah. I think I heard something about that. One of my favorite sort of music guys on YouTube, I reckon, had reviewed it or something and said something about it being unreal. Yeah, so with this one, it's got like more of a dry sort of touch on the palate. It's not as sort of sweet fruity as the last one. Um, yeah, you get like it's got that white grape character to it. You're getting that sort of slight white wine with like citrus fruit. As I've said many a time, especially with these future showcases they do Cali IPAs quite regularly, and it's just a style like I don't know, I just can't get into it. Like I appreciate them and they're okay to drink, but I just rather like a nice clean lager or a West Coast IPA. It's just something about this style it just doesn't grab me. And especially if you're brewing 4 different beers every month, like limited release stuff. I don't know. I just feel like you'd be better off doing something completely different than a Cali IPA. Like do a West Coast, do a hazy, do a lager, and then I don't know. I just keep doing dark beers. I just don't understand why breweries don't do more dark stuff, or even like fruit sour or something. Just get sick of too many IPAs. Yeah, like this is good, but just not in the same level as that first beer. God, imagine having 6 months off the beer and then that first beer back. How good that would be. I'll never forget like that time when I was in hospital and had the extra week off work and that. The first beer I had back, it was a really hot day and I was on fluid restriction. And I was like, I could just punish one beer right now. Just I really felt like one. And I hadn't had one for about, yeah, maybe like 2.5 weeks. And I was sitting out in the heat. It was like late 30s, maybe even 40-degree day, hanging with the dogs. And I was like, it's so fucking hot. I'm going to crack a beer. And I had a freshly poured VB into my new VB glass and just sat there and sipped away. And I was like, fuck, this is good. Cheers, Brett. Good to see you, mate. Is it hot in Melbourne area today? Like it's pretty warm here at the moment, but I just get that feeling like it's going to get really hot this afternoon. Yeah, you're a bit noisy down there, bro. Licking away. Don't know what he's licking. So next up after this one is Juice Overload. Double dry hopped New Zealand hazy. I love how they say New Zealand, where practically the last two beers have been mostly New Zealand hops. Oh, yes. This one's got like 3 hops in it. I absolutely love. 30 here today. Yeah. I feel really warm now. But as I was saying, it's like a thing where I sit down in front of the laptop and the light and this big bloody padded chair and have a couple of beers and start feeling real hot. It obviously gets really muggy in my house too because I don't have aircon. Oh man. I really need to buy myself. I've got like, yeah, obviously I've got a fridge and a one of those portable aircon things on the go. Like I haven't got them yet, but I've got them sorted out. Um, yeah, I really I need to get like a. I just want to get one of those sort of L-shaped lounge suites. Just one that's like one that I wouldn't care too much if the dog's ruined. I mean, it'd be great if I could get a second-hand one that was in good nick. But I just want something that's real big and bulky and something that me and the dogs can just lounge around in. And yeah, I don't care too much if it gets fucked up. It'd be even better if it had like a built-in recliner or it had a recliner with it. It's just something about it. Yeah, I just feel a bloke, even if you live by yourself, if you got a lounge room with a tally, you got to have that recliner. Something you can just relax in after a hard day's graft. Yeah. He's thinking about future, as in the brewing company. Whew, it is warm. Hit that thumbs up, peeps, if you haven't already. Let's go on to this next one. The Hazy. 7%. Juice Overload. Double dry hopped New Zealand Hazy. This New Zealand Hazy IPA was double dry hopped with Motueka, Nelson, Cascade, and Southern Cross. All four of those hops I absolutely love. New Zealand Cascade's fucking unreal. Southern Cross is probably my top 5. Wow. Let's do it. Look at that, baby. That looks good. The colour's a bit shit in the camera, but you get the idea. It's a very nice looking beer. It's got a good head on it. So yeah, it's a bit lighter in the camera, looks a bit milky, but it's more of a more orange than what it appears. It's got a 2-finger white foamy head. I would say this one's hazy. It's definitely got more of an opaque look to it than the last two. Probably medium to full body. It actually looks like it's got a bit of thickness to it. Whiff time. Oh, baby. I smell pine, which is exciting. Some spruce tip. It's got like a spice note to it, like slightly peppery. Some grapefruit. I haven't really got grapefruit in the last 2 beers, but I smell it in this. Melon. Yeah, it's got like a honeydew melon sort of smell. Hmm. Maybe some guava as well. Bit of tropical sweetness. It smells really good. Anyway, let's get into it. Cheers. Look at that. Ooh, baby. Oh, I can already say this month's beers are absolutely killing last month's. It was either January or December. I reckon I wasn't really impressed with. These 3 beers are good. What's the last one going to be like? Wow. Craig, if you're still there, you should be going to future. Yeah, it's got like the grapefruit comes across more as like a pink grapefruit. And then it's got this like almost like a berry or a cherry sort of note. Sort of comes across as like strawberry. It's got like quite a sort of spritzy carbonation too, even though it's like smooth and creamy. Initially, you sort of sip at it, it's smooth and creamy, but going down, it's got that sort of prickly way to it. That's a really good beer. Today would be an awesome day if I had a swimming pool. Just always jealous of kids or people that had swimming pools, and we never had one. You didn't really see in my hometown though. You didn't really see many people with swimming pools. There wasn't any point because probably 10 months of the year, 9 months of the year, it's shit weather. So, and then the couple of months where it is nice weather, we've got like brilliant beaches and lakes and rivers and that you could swim in anyway. So, not many people had pools. Yeah, fucking oath. Have you seen? Actually, I'll show you it now. It's fucking funny. Did you know Albo was on Rage at some stage? He must have been doing the late night thing where they do requests, and there's been a lot of people taking the piss out of it. I'll show you it right now. I just need to make space. Okay. Rage! Rage. Fuck. Okay, ready? Rage! Yeah, Elbow, rage. That's what everyone in Australia is doing right now because you're a fucking Hey, I'll get rid of this and do it again. I just love her reaction. It's like what everyone would be thinking. Rage! Yeah, Elbow, rage. That's what everyone in Australia is doing right now because you're a fucking Love it. Cheers, mate. Howdy, humans. I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah. Rage. He's such a little dweeb. I'll never forget when I was drinking at a brewery in Sydney, Willie the Boatman, and he had some sort of ties with that brewery. And this was just before he went in to be Prime Minister. I was sitting with two mates, and one of the mates goes, "Oh, there's Albo. He's going to be the Prime Minister soon." And I just remember looking over my head, and it was him there with, I think it was his son or something. I'm just like, just imagine if like we had have like smacked him around back then, and all these changes wouldn't have occurred. He had his own beer there and everything. I'm like, oh god. Yeah, I know it's you. You just change your name all the time. I remember last time you had Hammer as your name or something, but something different. It's real confusing in Short Straws streams because there's another Hamish in there as well. Fuck yeah. Yeah, you're definitely getting a peach note in this one. It's got like a tartness to it. I'm not sure whether like peach gives off a tartness sometimes. I know you sort of get sweetness from peach. Pretty sure you can get sort of like a sourness or a tartness. I definitely get tartness from passion fruit at times. But yeah, as I said earlier, it's got like a melon thing going on. Sometimes when you'd utilize Galaxy, you'd get like passion fruit and like melon. I'm not sure which of the hops that's given off that melon thing, but obviously there's no Galaxy in there. Yeah, I can't get Three Doors Down out of my head. Good tunes, good band. Rest in peace to what was his name? Brad. Whew, it is warm. I could go a stout today, even though it's hot. I feel like a big burly stout. Burley is in the term, not the place in Queensland. Burley heads. What am I going to have for lunch today? I was thinking of having some sausages in bread, the great Australian feed. Hit that thumbs up, peeps, if you haven't already. I'm sure most of you have because it's pretty much been the same peeps in here. I'm currently on beer 3 of 4. And yeah, 2 of the beers really happy with. One of them solid. So let's see how the last one goes. I'm not sure who out there's live at the moment. I know Simo has been live for quite a while. Um, I dare say Drew will probably go live at some stage. I don't. Yeah, Alex went live yesterday, I think. The short straw might go live. I think he's away. He might be going away for a weekend or something. He did a video last night and he was in some random place. Looked like they were going away for a weekend. Yeah, fucking oath. Get that shit cranking. One thing my mate used to do all the time was the beer can chook. The old chook up the old beer up the chook's butt on the barbie. Yeah, it was always really good. I've never done it myself, but I love when they do it on Angry Dad. And yeah, they're always fucking with their dad, the two brothers. That was a really good YouTube channel back in the day. It's a shame it's not still going. But anyway, yeah, they changed the beer can out of the chook and put a lemonade one up there. What the fuck are you done with the chook's ass? Angry Dad. I need to watch some more episodes. Yeah, fucking oath. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not even. I don't know. There's just so many things I could say when it comes to that shit, but I'm not even going to bother. I just can't be fucked getting worked up. I mean, I see it in my own workplace. So you got all these guys that are fucking phenomenal workers and they never get promoted. They're just stuck in positions. And these young girls are just constantly moving up and up the field. And it's like they're fucking shit workers. Why are they getting rewarded? Oh, we need more girls in managerial positions and office positions and that. And it's like, yeah, but you're punishing all the hard workers out there that deserve the promotions. And you're just giving it to some young girl because some guy thinks she's good looking. It's so fucking annoying. And you can just see it'll get to a stage where it'll just be every chick will be in charge of the company while all the guys are doing the hard graft and have just turned into an absolute mess. A fucking shit show. And the worst thing with young girls when they get in these positions, the power just goes to their head really bad. They just get real cocky and I'd never change if I went into one of those jobs. Yeah, sure. Why do you think you're better than everyone all of a sudden? And rant over. Back to beer. And then there'll be like a cull when it's like, oh, the business is struggling. We've got too many spending too much on wages. And it's like, yeah, well, get rid of her. Won't make any difference to the company at all. And you're going to save yourself shitload of money. Oh no, we've got to balance it out. We have to get rid of as many males as females. And it's like, okay, get rid of him. He's only been here for 40 years. Great worker. Fuck him off. Last beer. Joshua, are you there? Luxury Slap. 7.2% hazy IPA. This one, it says, it's one of those ones where it's black writing on a green background and I can hardly see it. This hazy IPA was double dry hopped with Freestyle Motueka and Eggers Rawaka. The thing that really wound me up recently was when, like us, we're all struggling, like cost of living or cost of government crisis, it should be called. And then they're giving like billions of dollars to the Taliban. It's like, are you fucking serious? Especially with what's happened recently in fucking Bondi. That's awesome. That's one thing I need to try more of. When I got KFC last time, a couple of weeks ago, they had the Works burgers come back, the one with the pineapple in it. So I was like, well, I've had a Works burger. I want to try something different and put pineapple in it. So I got the Zinger Stacker box because that's always a massive feed, good value for money. And I added bacon and pineapple to it. Fuck, it was good. Look at this beer. Wow. It's not going to show up good in the camera, but it looks so much better than that in real life. It's like a bright orange. The head sort of disappeared. About a one finger white head. Very, very hazy. Light carbonation, medium body. Doesn't look as thick as the last beer. Yeah, that's the appearance. Loving the sea chickens hat, brother. Yeah, I'm on them. I am on them. This hat was back in the. I got this in the Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch days, where they lost. Okay, let's do it. Fourth beer. So the colour there looks okay. It's still not right though. It looks milky. Just show the real colour in the camera for fuck's sake. Cheers, legends. I know what I forgot to do. Give you my thoughts on the nose. Oh well. I got a real sort of perfumey aroma just as I went to sip it. Very floral, very sort of sweet, fruity. Good comparison. I like it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind. I'm one of those people like, yeah, the whole debate of pineapple on pizza and that. I mean, depends on occasion for me. Like if I went to Italy, there's no way I'm going to expect to have pineapple on pizza if I'm at a nice Italian restaurant or something. But if yeah, like you go to a American style pizza joint and the chicken pizza just happens to have pineapple on it, I'm not going to say no. I'll be like, yeah, I don't mind it. Bit of that sort of tropical sweetness goes well. And yeah, it's the same with burgers. It's the same with like if you order fish and chips, there's just something nice about that sweet pineapple as like a side. Yep. Yeah, I like when you get a burger and it's got like grilled pineapple. That's awesome. But you still get that sort of like that juice from it from the inside. But yeah, I really enjoyed the old when the pineapple was on the zinger burger. It was fucking brilliant. The bacon as well. Woo. God, I'm warm now. Fucking hell. I just want to do a cannonball like Ron Burgundy into the pool. Cannonball! He's still got his socks on. Looks like a video game. Is Simo still live, Joey? Or like miscellaneous or any of those guys? I'm just trying to play. I'm trying to pre-plan my next movements. I'll still be going for a bit anyway, but funnily enough, in this beer, I'm getting like a maybe like it almost comes across as a honey sweetness or even like even toffee. Very weird. because it certainly isn't that style of beer. It's just got this underlying sweetness, like sticky toffee. It does have that similar smell like honeydew melon, like that last one had. Peach! Peach! You're at the bar. Yeah! Slinging beers. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Oh, that sounds unreal. Fuck, that sounds good. Imagine just the combo of like roast chook and like cooked pineapple. Fuck, yes. $5 all you can eat chili. Fuck, that is awesome. So heaps of people just rocked up there with a big amount and everyone's sort of tucked in. Did the general public vote, or was it like a people like judges there voting? Goes all right, Let by the sounds of it. Loves his sort of like spice and ethnic sort of stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I've been to like beer events like that where you'll get one vote and you got to vote for like the best beer of the day sort of thing. So you get proper judges there, but all the public get a pick as well. And yeah, it even applied to some of the foods at the festivals as well. Worst thing with like food contests like that is like you can only eat so much food. So if you go to a thing like that, you're only probably going to end up trying like a small amount of all the entrants. So it sort of doesn't come across as fair. Whereas when it comes to liquid, like yeah, beers or wine or any of that, you can sort of have quite a few, so you can get through most of them. Remember that Bjork song? It's oh so quiet. Shh, shh. And then all of a sudden it would go up to this big fast tempo thing and she's like dancing around the street. Do-do-do-do. You blow a fuse, baby. It's definitely the case. And then where was I the other day? Someone was talking about asparagus and how asparagus just makes your pee fucking stink. I can't remember where I was, but that was pretty funny when I heard that. They were like, what is in asparagus? It's fucking lethal. Why does it make your pee smell so bad? It'd be funny if you had a girlfriend or a wife that just constantly bought pineapple juice And when she put it in the fridge, she'd just look at you and wink. Oh, baby. We're going back to the start, boys and girls. I'm going to admit 3 out of the 4 beers are all good level, are all very, very enjoyable. I got no idea. It's fucking weird. It's like, yeah, sometimes different medications as well. Like the stuff I'm having at the moment that's making me drain fluid like a bit quicker than usual. Yeah, every time I piss, it's just like, oh, like a dark color, like it. Yeah, just it's like I'm constantly dehydrated. Like at work the other day, I reckon I drank about. I was really hot. I reckon I would have drank about 4 liters of water. One of those days where your piss is like as clear as ever. And because I'm on this particular medication, my pee was like really dark. It was weird as fuck. What about your poop? Shit. Got to leave a little bit in there. You know what for. Baby. Got no room on this fucking coffee table. I'm going to put that beer right next to the laptop. And if it falls, I'm fucked. So this is back to the West Coast Pills, guys. I really enjoyed this beer on first take, so baby. Mm, cheers. It's weird to think it's only 11:30 on Sunday. God, it's good knowing I've got 2 more days off. Yeah. I still don't know what I'm doing tomorrow though. I need to get onto it. Because yeah, if the mate that I'm meant to be going to some sort of Super Bowl party with pikes it, I'm just going to go, well, fuck it. I'm going to Melbourne. And I'll probably end up staying the night. Woo, yes. Because, yeah, I've got some boys down there I can catch up with and get loose with that are into their NFL. I'm getting to that stage where I'm like, ooh, I need to pee. Where's the asparagus? What do you do for Super Bowl, Joey? I couldn't imagine you just sitting at home watching it. Yeah, I thought you'd do something like that. Yeah, even if you're not a drinker, just going to a bar and watching it with a heap of randoms is just something about it. It's good. I don't know. I'm still at that. I'm still thinking about whether I should go all out and wear a heap of Vikings gear, or just rock up there, just normally dressed, just wearing this. Go Seahawks. So I don't want to be one of those, I don't know, fake fans. But then, yeah, I'm one of those people. Obviously, I'll just be honest though and go, "Oh, look, to be honest with you, I'm a massive Vikings fan, but I'm just going for Seahawks today." It'd just be so unreal if I was at a Super Bowl party or even the game that's coming to Melbourne and I'm all decked out in my Vikings gear and then I come across another Vikings fan. That would be fucking sick. Never forget when I was at Melbourne's main train station and this guy goes, Vikings, Vikings, what the fuck? And he was like from Minnesota. And he goes, "Do you really support them?" I'm like, "Yes." And he goes, "That's fucking amazing." And he was like, "We were both in a hurry to get different directions." And he's like, "Man, if only I seen you like 10 minutes ago, we could have had a chat." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And we're like yelling at each other from different platforms. He just thought it was the greatest thing ever that he was like, from Minnesota. He's in Australia on a holiday, and there's an Aussie guy wearing Vikings gear. We could have become best mates. So shout out to that guy. If I ever see you again, we will go for a beer and we'll go to a game. $2 hot dogs. That's fucking sick. I remember as a kid, we had a service station that used to have dollar hot dogs and dollar slushies. And we used to go down there, me and my brother, ride the bikes. We'd normally get 2 hot dogs and a slushie, so $3. And we'd be just loading up on. They had all these different sauces, and we used to try all the different sauces all the time. And good times, good times when shit wasn't so fucked up. Cheers, Sheree. What's the go? Are you guys on a weekend away? I seen like a little bit of your video last night when you were traveling somewhere, and I was like, oh, they must be going away for the weekend or something. I wasn't really sure what you were doing. Justin probably told me, but I just forgot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. So he's a yeah, cool. So how far away is the place where you are? Is it like hours away from Melbourne, sort of thing? Gembrook. Oh, that's over. Is that over where Puffing Billy the train is? Is that over that way? Dandenongs. Cheers, Joshy. Good to see you, brother. I see we're friends on Insta now, mate. So yeah, my Instagram account, dude. For a while there, I was using it heaps for beer stuff, and then as soon as I started my YouTube channel, it just sort of went on the wayside. But yeah, if you ever want to contact me, it's a good place to message me on. So I'll still use it for that, and I just don't really post on there now. Yep. Yeah, one of your schoolmates or something, wasn't it? Yeah, I thought Gembrook was over that way. Oh, that's cool. That'd be a nice area. Yeah, I had a quick listen. I need to get into it more. It's good shit. Yeah, dirtbag. Yeah, I had a quick listen just before I went to bed, and then I was like, I'll need to check it out more when I'm not so tired. Do it, bro. You know where it's at. So, oh yeah, I meant to say too, you were probably wondering where I was last night because when I did the stream yesterday, I said I'd be back to do reviews tonight, and it didn't happen. I forgot about that. So what happened is I hung out with my mate Miscellaneous. We he had a panel, and I was on there. I had a couple of beers, and then it got to a stage where I just got really tired, and I also sort of felt like the fluid in my body was getting a bit much again. So I was like, "Ooh, I better sort of take it easy." Like, so yeah, it's almost like it gets to a stage where, yeah, because my blood flow's not quite right. If it doesn't matter what it is, whatever fluid is I'm drinking, if I have too much, it just gets to a point where my body sort of starts to build up the fluid and then makes me feel a bit lousy. Because it is even happening with water and stuff. So yeah, I've got to be really careful just until whatever it is they sort out. Just yeah, when it comes to like even just drinking a couple of beers and yeah, fucking oath. See the I don't know if you know Three Doors Down, Joshy, but their singer passed away with cancer today. It was a bit of a shame. They were a great band. Three Doors Down. With hits such as Here Without You, Kryptonite, When I'm Gone, Loser. What's the other one I listen to? It's not my. It's not my. I can't think of it. Good band though. Good band. Yeah. You'd know. I reckon. Oh, being young, you might not have heard them, but they were a pretty big band back in the day, and yeah, they've got that sort of similar sound to like bands like sort of Creed and that dad rock sort of stuff. Stuff that I listened to when I was younger anyway. I'm old enough to be a dad. Oh, Living End is sick. That was me, dude. That was me when I was your age. That was all my stuff. I've seen the Living End, dude. I've probably seen them about 15 times. They used to come down to Warrnambool all the time, and I was one of the punk rockers that used to go to all the gigs back in the day. The Living End, Grinspoon, 28 Days, Super Heist, Super Jesus. They were the sort of bands that were always touring, like to little regional places. I wish. Yeah, my favourite Three Doors Down song, Joshy, is When I'm Gone. Check that out and see what you think. It's actually a pretty good song to hear because he's, yeah, obviously just passed away and he's singing about when he's gone. It'd be nice to have a blowjob. It'd be 1998. Fuck, you're actually probably pretty close. I'm gonna say, I reckon it would have been about 96, 95, where I maybe copped a feel for the first time. Fuck, that's funny. Back to the Kelly. Cheers, Susie. Good to see you, mate. I'm just doing a 4 beer review, but you know what it's like. Fucking banter and shenanigans take over. Not sure what I'm doing next. I'm sort of hoping Miscellaneous goes live or something like that. I might even go live myself. I mean, I'm live now, but as in hang out live. I'm keen. That's all I know. Susie, baby. 12. No, I reckon the first time I had like you know how you have all those sort of stupid teenage girlfriends, but you don't do anything. It's just, it's pretty much just to say you've got a boyfriend or a girl when you're in like primary school and early secondary school. But the first time when it gets serious, when you actually pash and then like copping a feel and stuff, generally, I think back in those days, it would have been like 14, 15. These days, it's probably 10. Oh, it's sad. I remember though, like when I was in secondary school, a lot of my mates, and like this isn't, these are like cool guys. They're not like the types that wouldn't be able to get one sort of thing. But yeah, a lot of my mates that were like decent blokes and that, they still hadn't had sex and they were like 18 years old and stuff. Like it was different world back then. I feel like these days, yeah, most people, especially girls, would have had sex before 18 for sure. and then and then you go deeper and you think of your parents and it's like they're getting married at 20, so they're definitely having sex way before that. Drew's live, yeah. Is he live though playing games or drinking? No. Doesn't ring a bell, brother. Where were they from? Yeah, I'm not familiar. Oh yeah, the he calls us his token Aussies. I'm like, I'm not a fucking token Aussie. I'm one of the main events here, motherfucker. Had my first son at 17. Yeah. How many kids do you have, Brett? It's got a panel. A panel van? I wouldn't mind a panel van. Yes. Yeah, I'll never forget the first time I had a hickey. We call them in Australia. I mean, you would have heard the term hickey, but I don't know if hickey's a worldwide term or what, but hickey's another word for a love bite. I'll never forget when I went to work one because I used to work while I was at school, and I'd go to work after school or on weekends, and I turned up to work and I had all these hickeys on my neck and caught so much shit from all the older girls at work. Two boys. Yep. Cool. Oh, geez, I love going live and talking shit. It's funny. Good times. Fuck, this beer's good. They're all bangers. Like the Cali IPA tastes better the second time around. It's like, wow. It's Rudy Magazine Day. Smiley. Shampoo is better. I go on first. I wash and clean the hair. Conditioner is better. I need the hair silky and smooth. Oh, really, for really? Stop looking at me, Swan. Ugh. These beers have gone straight to my head. A zoot suit. I love I love Will Ferrell's party plays on Wedding Crashers. Mom, meatloaf. Fuck. And like he's got the two girls, like he's hugging the two girls at the funeral, and he's like symbolizing rooting them to his mate. And then like just all this shit, like. And another one that's awesome is when he plays Frank the Tank on fuck, what's that movie called? It's so damn good when it hits the lips. I'm going nudie run. Yeah. I don't know what she's doing back there. Frank the Tank. He used to do the old. There was a footballer that kicked a goal a couple of years ago, and they used to call him Frank. So he did the like an Australian like AFL footballer. He kicked this real good goal, and he just looks at the crowd and does the Frank the Tank, and everyone's like, "Fuck yeah, that's awesome!" I love a good celebration. Baby, come back. Cheers, Josh. Grunge from Wollongong. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. That would have been rowdy as fuck going to a gig of theirs in the gong. Old school, yes, that's it. Did old school just had the one that it had is it Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson, isn't it? And it had Luke Wilson in it. Or did it have both? Can't remember. Luke's the one with the dark hair, and Owen's the one with the blonde hair and the crooked nose. Vince Vaughn. Yeah, that's it. Fuck yeah. See, that's as fucking stupid as those movies are. That's my shit right there. All that sort of stuff. You got to have a fucking laugh. It's good shit. Yeah. Who's in that one, Susie? Got a feel it rings a bell. Yeah, yeah, I think I've seen it. Funeral language. Fuck, that's a good name. I'll have to check him out, bro. Yeah, I need a toilet break. I'm going to be back shortly. I've been going for what, an hour and a half. So yeah, I'm like on. I'm sort of just going back through the third and the fourth beer, and then yeah, I'll do a cuvee at the end. But yeah, very good beers these. Very impressed. And we're live. This funeral language band, are they what, metalcore, or I'm guessing it's probably similar vein to Knocked Loose or something like that. There's so many metal genres now. It's just hard to keep up with them all. Oh, cool. No, you should review it, dude. I reckon the Munich wine you should review. Yeah, I reviewed that wheat wine yesterday or the day before. Yeah, I'm familiar with them. I reckon they were on Triple J back in the day. Is that correct? Or are you talking more like these days sort of thing? God, I need to clean up the old coffee table. It fits fuck all on it. Ooh wee, baby. Tell you what would go down really good right now. Some real spicy tacos. Yeah, cool. I love that name though. It's so sick. So yeah, this four it was a West Coast Pills, a Cali IPA, and two hazy IPAs. All four beers have been banging. The West Coast Pilsner though, fuck. First taste, it was like wow. I just wish they had a West Coast or a stout instead of the Cali IPA just to break it up a bit. Even a sour or something would have been different. It's the problem with these breweries. I love buying their four new releases, but I just hate when they're all too similar. Nah, so what had happened, dude, is the only one they did the collab with was the one during that Christmas box. So yeah, it was a different beer. Yeah, they've obviously done the American version, the cerebral brewed one with Mountain Culture as a collab, but yeah, just not available here. I mean, there's still a chance that it might be something that could pop up in the next week or two. But yeah, Josh loves his heavy shit. So this was really nice. This is probably nearly the favourite out of the four so far. It was the one that had it had all the hops in it that I love. Listen to this hop bill, Josh. Double dry hopped with Motueka, Nelson, New Zealand Cascade, and Southern Cross. Fuck yeah. It's like a super group of hops. New Zealand Cascades, like I honestly think it's better than normal Cascade, and I'm a huge fan of Cascade. Like it brings you get that same sort of foresty, piney, earthy, maybe a touch of sort of citrus quality like Cascade and that sharp bitterness. But then with the New Zealand version, it's like you start to get tropical fruit as well. It's fucking awesome. Medieval thrash folk slash fantasy is an interesting concept. Fucking oath. Hit that thumbs up too, peeps. We've got quite a few in the house. It's good. I've got the most random of t-shirts today. I don't know if anyone can tell what it is, but it's the gorillas. Doom, 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 feel good. was at Kmart for $15. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm grabbing that shit. You know, you just see random shirts and they're cheapies when you're like looking for other stuff, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. That'll be all right just to wear around the house or wear it to work underneath your work shit. Pissant. Pissant sounds like an Aussie term. Where are they from? Ah, you pissant. They're probably Aussie. Yeah, I was just listening to Three Doors Down earlier today just because the singer passed away, and they're one of those bands I appreciated them in my probably my teens or my early 20s. It's always sad to hear of someone passing from cancer or something like that when they've got so much more life to give. He would have only been in his probably his early 50s. And it hits a nerve because you think of yourself. You think, well, fuck, I'm starting to get to that age. Or Indiana, yeah. They live next door to KC. 47. Fuck, that's even worse. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking he was early 50s. 47. Fuck me. It was kidneys, wasn't it? I reckon it was kidney cancer. And yeah, I've obviously got the Seahawks cap on. I'm on board with them tomorrow. Still not sure as to what I'm doing yet, but the game will be watched, beers will be had, and food will be consumed. Here he is. Simo. The best song to crank right now is When I'm Gone by Three Doors Down. I got stuck down a rabbit hole. Yeah. I need to go on to the next one. It's a very tough gig. Sitting around in your home, drinking beers, talking shit. It's really, really tough. I think we should get paid for this. Do 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 feel good. Do 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 do. Oh God. I'm back. I'm back in the saddle again. Wow, Joey, it still works. Yeah, they're talking smut, Joshy. Block your ears. I'll never I'll never forget what one thing one of my workmates said. He was probably like 10 years older than me, right? Married, got like 3 kids. And he goes, I love when my missus drinks and she goes full on with it. And we're like, oh, what makes you say that? And he goes, because he just he goes, she just lets me do anything and it's great. He goes, as soon as she starts drinking, she just turns into a little horn bag and it's the best thing ever. I'm like, oh God. Nah. Cheers, Paul. Good to see you. I was like, who's this saying this? And I'm like, it's the great metal Frew. Oh, fucking AI. It's like Albanese. I just want to knock it flat. Hormone activated. Fucking oath. Shit. Yeah, exactly. As if there isn't like, I guarantee if there's some elitist that gets cancer, they'll be cured, and you wouldn't even hear about them getting cancer. But it's a good thing to keep culling the population down. That's getting more and more fierce. Okay, back to the finale, the luxury slap. Something I'd like to do on Joey, just a big. Yeah, this and the other one, they've sort of got a bit of a pokey machine. Sorry, not poker. Pokey machine sort of theme to them. Something I never got into, the pokey machines. I just never wanted to fucking put my money in some machine and press buttons and hope that I would double it up. I'm pretty confident when it comes to like a bit of a scrap, but TJ's someone that, yeah, I wouldn't mess with because, yeah, he's had more martial arts training than what I've had. And he's now boxing, so he'd fucking kick my ass. Man down. Yeah. I don't think so. I know he's covered a lot of tunes, but I don't reckon I've seen that. One thing that I meant to ask you about, Paul. Actually, no, I won't ask you on here. I'll send you a message or something. Something I needed to ask you about. Yeah, that shit's cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're the ones that have that the song with the big bass line in it. Can't think of how it goes. Hmm. Anyway, final beer before I do a cuvee of all four. This was a really good hazy, smooth and creamy, fairly full bodied. Honeydew melon. Yeah, it's got that sort of white wine character as well. And like berry. Very, very unusual but good. Like weird but wonderful. Yeah. I sort of wish as a kid I had wrestling and rugby. Um, yeah, closer to where I was because they're two things I think I would have done pretty well at. There we go. Do. Feel good. Do. I can't get it out of my head. Infected cock. Yeah. Yeah. Punching and fucking. Did you ever watch Californication? That was a fucking great show. Yeah, when Hank's with the young bird and she just beats the life out of him when she's on riding him. That's fucking boom. And then she writes a book called Punching and Fucking. Yeah. Reason I started talking about it, that I got the shirt on Shree. It was just a random $15 shirt from Kmart. I'm like, that's me. I'm buying that for sure. No, I want. Yeah, I need to ask you something, but I need to do it not in the public. Uh, yeah, there's people here that the thing I needed to ask you about is about someone else, and people here know that person, and yeah, it was just something I was curious about. Do, 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 do. Gorillas. Yeah, man. I remember you sending me one a while back just because, yeah, you had the mate that was coming to Sydney or whatever. Whew! It is warm. I'm going to do the cuvee right on 2 hour mark. So, yeah, anyone that's just joined or hasn't liked yet, please hit that thumbs up. It's been another fun stream. And yeah, Future, fucking love them. So as I was saying earlier in the stream, Future's one of my favourite Aussie breweries. They're still relatively new. Brady, it's like a husband, wife, and dog team, and Brady's the main man. He's actually coming down to Melbourne for a couple of events down here, like doing some promos just where he sells his beers down here. So next weekend I might go to Melbourne and yeah, it'd be good to have a beer with him. He's a good fella. I only ever met him once and yeah, got on pretty well. And then I've like actually recommended some of the viewers of this channel to go drink beers with him. And yeah, he's like, oh, he knows well of me now just because like it's like people keep getting sent there and saying, oh, Sammy sent me. Yeah. Yeah, as I said, I still haven't organised exactly what I'm doing for Super Bowl tomorrow, so got to sort something out. I've taken 2 days off for it. Yeah, fucking oath, that was unreal. That really gave me an appreciation for like I don't know France, like as in the government. Like I just feel like the Australian government wouldn't play a fucking metal band or anything like that. 26. Damn. Feels fucking hot today though. Okay. Ugh, I need to pour this Cube. So yeah, there was probably a lot of yous that weren't here at the start. That was the first beer. It was West Coast Snap, West Coast Pilsner at 5%. Fucking unreal. Like really good West Coast Pilsner. Like just punchy fruit flavour. Had some sweetness, but then had dryness and bitterness on the finish. Like nice, like biscuity backbone. Yeah, really, really good. And then second was the Poke Boy Cali IPA. At first, I didn't think much of it, but it's mainly just due to style. But then, as it sort of got a bit more air to it and warmed, it actually, I don't know, come out of its shell a bit, and I didn't mind it. But still not as good as the first beer. So yeah, I've just added them two together. And then, yeah, the two IPAs are really good, like fucking elite quality. Just both really punchy, smooth and creamy. I really like the hop bill on this one because it gave you some sort of West Coast characteristics as well. You got sort of like pine and earth and some like resin, some woody character. And yeah, it was more of a sort of sweet citrus than like a pith or like a peel sort of thing. Yeah, very very good. This one probably had the most fullest body as well. And then the last one, Luxury Slap. So that had less hops in it than the last. I didn't feel like it was as full bodied as the last one either. But yeah, still really good. Had a bit of a difference to it. Like you sort of got some berry, some white wine, like yeah. So if anything, I'll pour this in first. So that's the four combined, which looks pretty nice. It's probably going to be a really good cuvee because they're all pretty similar. But I'm going to say I'm not going to separate. I feel like there's two that are equal favourites. So I'm going to say the second hazy IPA and the West Coast Pilsner. I just think they were both elite level beers, and yeah, I can't separate them. So those two were my pick. Then I would have had that second place. And yeah, the Cali IPA is not as good as the other three beers, but I just think it comes down to style. I just think Cali IPA is a bit of a confusing style. So yeah, well done to Future. Love your shit. Yeah, you make a good point, Paul. Yeah, quite often if in our craft brew scene, we do have a lot of 500s, but there are some breweries that just do 440s as well. So yeah, it is a bit weird. I prefer 500s, but yeah, obviously I prefer a 440 over a. I hate the small ones, the 330s and that. The only time I like a 330 is if it's, say, like a real massive beer that you can only have a small amount of. Like, I don't know, just say like a huge barley wine or something like that. You just want a sort of a smaller pour of. But yeah, I think 500 mils is brilliant when you're just buying ones or twos. Yeah, I've been saying that for yonks, man. I reckon it's the best album by far. Yeah, see, for me, I'd have Take Me Back to Eden number one by a mile. And then I sort of like, I would say I like probably the first album second, then the second album third, then the latest album last. There's shades of brilliance on the last album, but I just think it's not hard enough. It's yeah. I miss the rock and the metal and stuff in the last album. But yeah, Take Me Back to Eden's fucking phenomenal. Just every song just floats my boat. There was a Canadian brewery in Carwin Cellars on their online site the other day. They must have got a heap of beers in randomly from them. Can't think of the name. They're a brewery I've seen before though. Yeah. I wish they'd just fucking hurry up and announce an Aussie tour. It'd be cool if it was Sleep Token featuring Thornhill. Yes. Oh, the old cuvee smells pretty damn good. I did say I was going to have the cuvee on the 2 hour mark. I fucked it up. Oh, it's a combination of all the fruits. You're getting huge citrus, tropical, and stone fruit. And then you're getting like berry, I would say biscuity with a touch of like white bread. Pine's there, but it's very faint. The sweet fruit's sort of taken over. Let's do it. Cuvée. baby. I'm not going to lie. That cuvee was impressive. Sometimes you get cuvées that are just an absolute mess, and then you get cuvées that challenge the other beers. Well, in my opinion, that was just as good as any of the beers by themselves, if not better. It was real fruity, but really piney as well. So it was like right down my alley. Yum. No, I've only sort of heard of what old mate Steve does on his channel. That's his favourite band apparently, so I need to check him out. Beer is the question, but I can't remember. I mean, beer is the answer, but I can't remember the question. I like it. So I think I'm going to go scan the world of YouTube, see who's about. Thanks everyone for joining. It's been another successful stream. Some quite some funny moments, and yeah, 4 good beers, good brewery, good people. Love doing this shit. Yeah, as I said, if there's not much going on, I might do a hangout myself, but I got a feeling there's some people out there that I can join. So yeah, hit that thumbs up if you haven't yet. It would be much appreciated. Tell your friends. And yeah, if you don't see me again shortly, I'll be back tonight. Hopefully, I said I'd be back tonight yesterday, and it didn't happen. But I feel like I will be back tonight. I'll probably do a single review of either a Mountain Culture or a Banks beer. So, yeah, I need to catch up on a few of those. So, thanks, legends. We'll see you shortly.